down, I don't think.
Tom, I was reading a statistic that in the US between 1995 and I think it was 2005, it was the smaller businesses, the ones which had been around only for 4 to 5 years, the younger businesses, which had generated all net new employment over that period. In other words, the bigger, older companies didn't actually add to employment.
Yeah.
What would you like to see the Chancellor do for those smaller businesses, given how tight his hands are on taxation?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the first point is that is in a way the role of the recessions. It tends to hit the bigger companies, the people who have got too flabby, who aren't fit for purpose in the economy you've got that day. So yes, the real growth is going to come from small businesses, from increased entrepreneurship. I think the big thing I'm going to want the Chancellor to do, is not so much tonight but in the budget next week, is reconsider the plans on capital gains tax, because that's something which could very clearly impact upon small businesses, upon entrepreneurship. It could really cut the whole feet from under that kind of entrepreneurial recovery that we want to see.
Right, Alpesh, let me just ask you a question about this OBR report. We've concentrated very much on the headline lowering of the growth figure. But what about this structural deficit figure everyone's getting their head around now? The bit of the deficit that won't be wiped out by economic growth, that's worryingly high at over 7%.
Yes, and they are. The government has this opportunity, as Tom was saying, to be able to basically blame everything on the last lot and make inroads into that. Which means we do have an opportunity. The government has an opportunity to actually do something about it, which means it's not that gloomy. And I am a little bit less concerned about the structural deficit, given that there's something we can actually do about it, than I would be if we continued having the Labour government in power.